In a lot of countries in Central America, infections into the eye are very, very common. And we felt we had to try and do something about it. So the Fly Fringe appeal was launched. We've had a fantastic response, and on this particular module over these 3 weeks, we've been able to fit the final part of the jigsaw in and get those fly fringes on horses. Okay, we're back in San Pedro Sula in the rubbish dumps. We came here last year and we've realised the problems that are very much prevalent in this area. This horse has got some later stages of the infection in the eye, which is so common here. But we've spoken to him about keeping that injury and that infection clean. But this is the first time we can get some of the donated fly fringes where they should be going. So from really collecting them and seeing them come into the headquarters in Norfolk and seeing it go on the horse, and that's perfect fit. If that type of wound is just left to fester, really, I've seen these wounds this size on the horse's face, and to stop that process happening is just very difficult. So this is going to help a lot for this particular horse. There's obviously some very more serious problems with the harness, with the vehicles, with the actual fundamentals of the work the horses have been expected to do. So you might think a fly fringe is just a small token offer, if you like, to try and sort some of these other major problems out. But the funny thing is, it's quite a visual thing on the horse, and it does get people talking. The kids talk about it. You wouldn't see a fly fringe in any other form in these communities. So where did that come from? Where did that fly fringe come from? Who are they about? So awareness of what we're doing, the training can be fantastic, but awareness in the community with people is just so important, because we're not here for a huge amount of time. We've got to make the time we do have work to the best possible way it can. I'm glad we've caught this mare today, because she's just showing the first signs of the infection and the sort of irritation that's going to lead to the opening of the wound in the corner of the eye there. So we could catch her pretty early, so ideal. Just going to let her know what's happening. She doesn't seem too fussed about it. Good girl. And it's as easy as that to help the horse as quick as that. The owners understand what's happening. This guy was here on the community meeting yesterday, and he's come along today. He's had his horse shod, and again, a simple solution for catching that problem nice and early. It keeps the eye clean, keep the eye washed out with hour, just in the corners, and keep it clean, por favor. And then that's going to do a good job. If we can halt that spread of the infection in the eye, which I've seen at the very early stages, and I've also seen it at some real late stages as well. They might even emulate a fly fringe and try and make some themselves, and that's not a bad thing either, because we're never going to have enough even in this town, in this region. There's 100 more towns in this part of the world, which horses all with the same problem. So if they see how that works, then surely that kind of news can only be good news, and it can spread around this region. This is Rocio. She's a mare that is owned by Anna. Anna's been involved with the community quite a lot on all the talks and meetings we've had with all the people around here. We've got about 7 or 8 separate, more customers to come that would like their fly fringe today. So thankfully to the kind donations of people not only from the UK and from around Europe as well, people like this are going to appreciate what we're doing. And when they realise that sort of involvement has come from other places all around the world, which places they're probably never going to go to, but when they do realise that people do want to think about their situation, they might think the sort of places they live, nobody really wants to know. When they realise some people do, that makes a huge difference to the whole project. People can appreciate an instant remedy to this problem. If the condition has gone quite far, they've got to keep the wound clean. We've explained that to them, and they can see the use of the fly fringes, which is such a simple solution for for a pretty nasty problem out here.